Hi, thanks for joining me. This is April with Creative Paper Crafts, and honestly, COVID's really getting me down. I joined as an independent consultant again. This is my third time, but this time I'm going to be serious about it. During COVID, lots of things are getting shut down, and unfortunately where I live, I'm pretty sure that Halloween is not going to happen for my kids this year, and that's going to be heartbreaking for them because they are 2, 5, and 7. So I decided that I'm just going to start making a project for them every single day for 13 days, kind of like a countdown, an advent countdown, but I kind of figured Halloween, Friday the 13th, 13 days is typically associated with Halloween, so that's where my thought process comes from. But today we are just going to make this cute little mask holder. So let's get started. Let me show you how to do it. So let's move this out of the way. So we are going to start with the Got Candy product bundle, which is actually a steal of a deal. It's $35.95 and you get everything that I'm going to show you here on the screen. Now you're going to cut your paper down to 6.5 by 4 1/4, and your white daisy or your French vanilla, this is French vanilla, but to be honest, I accidentally cut it out in white daisy. This is going to be 4 by 4 1/2, and the nectarine is 3 by 4. Now I did use my Cricut to cut out the tags and the banners. However, I also wanted to show you how to just cut the banner, flag the ends by yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get out a scoreboard. Unfortunately, close to my heart does not sell scoreboards any longer. They used to. I actually have one, but I wanted to use products that I know that you can get. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Martha Stewart scoreboard. I use it all the time. I love it. And here I'm going to go ahead and grab. This is the dual tip stylus embossing tool, and we're going to go ahead and use that today. So on the 6.5 side, we are going to score at 2. Oh, and just a side note, this is the large side and this is the small side. For the large, or sorry, for the B&T paper, you're going to want to use the large side so that it doesn't cut through your paper. If you use the small side, that's typically used for the cardstock to get deeper and for other embossing reasons. But okay, so let's get started. Enough talking. We are going to score at 2 and 2 1/4. Wait, I gotta make sure. I'm so bad. Okay, 1/4 is right there. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back off to this side here. Okay, now we're just gonna go ahead and fold and score on those lines. This is a really quick project that goes together like fairly quickly, like I just said. And yeah, so I'm actually going to use this as the inside and this as just kind of like the decorative. So I'm just gonna fold that the opposite way. Unfortunately, close to my heart no longer sells this bone folder, but I love it so much. I hope, I mean, by me using it, I hope that I can convince them to bring it back into stock because it's just so awesome. Okay, so here we go. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to get our 3D foam tape, and you're just going to cut off a strip. Let's see, about that long. It does not have to be precise at all. So you're just going to cut here, and the next thing I'm going to do is just cut it in half. Now the reason that I'm doing this is because I want it to have some height. So that's going to give me that amount of thickness. I actually want it to be higher than that. So I'm going to take these two pieces, I'm going to stick them together. Sorry if I'm getting outside of the screen here. So I'm going to stick those together. Now it's double-sided adhesive on both sides. I'm going to just remove. And I actually really like using my piercing tool for this that came with my new consultant kit, or it is sold in the accessories part. But I'm going to remove that. and I'm going to just stick it on the side right here. And that is going to provide me the lift that I need in order to tuck my mask down. So we're just going to do the same thing again. I'm going to, I'm not a perfectionist, but I do like things to be the same. Hence why I use a Cricut. But, so we're just doing the same thing. I just use that as a template. We're going to cut this in half, right down the middle, stick the two sticky sides together again. There we go. And let's get that piercing tool back out. Let's get this out of the way. The piercing tool right back out, and that's just going to help me lift this because sometimes I don't usually wear fake nails ever since COVID. I've been doing my own nails and I actually really like these ones. These ones are from Walmart. They were only like $5, but I usually use Color Street. That's my go-to, just to feel fancy. If there's one thing that makes me feel like a woman, it's doing my nails all cute. Okay, so we're just going to fold that just like this. I'm going to use my grid paper here. And we're just going to fold that down. Nothing, again, nothing needs to be perfect on this. Don't worry about it. Again, this is just for my kids. So here we are. Now, with the sample, I used the stamp set that came in the bundle, Got Candy. So I just used this for the Happy Halloween. So I'm just going to pull that out here. Take it off the carrier sheet. I'm actually going to use the carrier sheet, so I'm going to flip that down onto there. And then the other stamp set that I'm using is the Beautiful Characters. And this one, since this is going to be for my daughter, I'm going to do that cute little witch right there. So I'm going to grab her, and I am using a 2x2 block. I'm just going to throw that down. It doesn't really need to be perfect. Again, I do like to use my paper, but it's not necessary. So we're going to stick that off to the side. Oh, let's grab a block for this. Happy Halloween. Now this, I do want to use my paper to line it up just so that I'm making sure that it's straight, because sometimes when we put it on there, it gets all wobbly. Anyway, so let's get this out of the way and let's do some stamping. So I am going to use the exclusive black ink. I'm just going to flip that out. Let's see. I'll try to do this all on camera. Please be patient with me. It's been a while since I've worked on camera like this. And getting back into the swing of it, it feels good. My husband is a doctorate student. He's going to be getting his degree in as a psychologist, so getting his psychology degree. And I told him crafting is cheaper than therapy, and he knows that to be true. So I'm just going to line it up the best I can. I'm sorry if I stick my head in. I do want to get it as straight as I can. I'm going to go ahead and kiss it down, tap it, and there she is. She's so cute. Looks just like my daughter. Not really, but she'll think so. She'll think it's fun. And then I'm just going to rub it here on my chamois, give it a couple of taps, and it's all cleaned off. Then I'm going to use the Happy Halloween stamp, again in the black ink. I'm going to line that up using my grid paper, and Happy Halloween. There it is. So, as you saw, I did use my Misty for the other one. I don't know if everybody has a Misty, so I don't always just want to show it, but it is an option. But using this little foam that comes with all of the stamp sets allows it so that it has the cushion that it needs, which basically is the same thing for the Misty. But the Misty will make it, if I'm making like 5 of these in a row, I'm going to do it in my Misty so that I can just put these on the edge and pump out a whole bunch of them. Okay, so here we are. Let's put these together. Actually, let's color. Should we color for a minute? I am using our Tri-Blend markers. This is the Hydrangea, is that how you say it? Hydrangea blend. And the closest that I got to that was Wisteria. Now let me show you kind of my method on how to choose which marker to use. So here's our markers, and here is the color palette that I am using today. So here's the wisteria. I'm just going to hold it up and see which matches the best. And to me, either the middle one or the lightest one, I think I'm going to go with the lightest one, is what I'm going to pick. So I know that it is this marker because it's the hydrangea, and it's the first one, the light. So just in case anybody else got confused, I know I got confused when I first bought these. I was like, how in the world do I even do this? So going back to kind of my idea of the 13 days of Halloween, it's going to be like an Advent countdown for my children. And I'm just going to make them a cute little Halloween thing. I might even do like a little boo bash in our backyard and just have some friends come over that are dressed up. But I am the type of person, I do worry about COVID, and I do follow the rules. I would have all the kids wear masks and all of that. So I don't know how many kids would want to show up doing that. But then again, they're 5 and they're 7. So okay, and then for this tangerine color, I am going to use the medium. And I'm just going to do her little witches thing right here, just to tie the colors in, and I think that's good. If I wanted to get crazy, I could go ahead and do her skin tone and everything, but I think that's good. I am going to color her little shirt though. So let me hurry and do that real quick. And I don't know, I just like coloring. It makes me happy. All right. Now I am going to add this onto this tag. I would like to bump it up. Now, because our cardstock does have a lighter side and a darker side, you can choose. I'm going to go with the darker side. And then I'm going to use the foam, the 3D foam tape again, just to give it a little bit of dimension. I'm just going to stick it on the back here. Here we go. And so, let's see if I can do this on camera. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. I've had a lot of caffeine today. Okay, so there's that. And then the Happy Halloween. Actually, I'm not done with her. I decided something as I was getting ready. I'm going to take my piercing tool and the bitty sparkles. My daughters have earrings, and my 7-year-old loves changing her earrings out. So I'm going to put little earrings on this witch, and she is just going to love it. She's going to be like, Mom, it looks just like me. Okay, why is this not working? It works for me every other time. Okay, flipped it around. So now I'm just going to stick that on her little ear. Goodness gracious. Okay, the key is to get it stuck to that. Okay, so we're going to stick it there. And we're going to stick this one. Y'all, this is embarrassing. Here we go. I don't know why it's not working for me today. It works for me every other time I do it. So maybe down a little bit further so it doesn't look weird. Whoops. These rhinestones, these little bitty sparkles are going to be the death of me, I tell ya. Come on. I'm going to call it good enough. It's cute. I love it. If you even wanted to add one, maybe I'll even add one right there. Maybe not. See, it worked that time. Okay, so now I'm going to put my bitty sparkles off to the side here. And the last thing that we have left is to dovetail the ends. And the way that I was taught to do that, well, first off, I like using my Cricut so I don't have to do this, but you just make a little slice here in the middle, and then go straight from that side and straight from this side, and you've got a banner, right? So again, from here, and even if you mess up, that's okay. Again, who's your audience? My audience, this is for my 7-year-old. She's gonna love it, even if it's not perfect. So there's the Happy Halloween, and I don't remember, no, I did not make that go higher. So I'm just going to use my adhesive runner. Put some of that on there. I'm going to stick it down. Happy Halloween. You guys, they're going to love this. I'm so excited to give it to them. And then I'm going to take the mask and Truth be told, she did pick out her own mask. She wanted this purple one, hence using Wisteria as one of my colors. We're just going to stick it right down in there. We're going to take this, and I believe I used just the runner again because it just needs to stay on there long enough for my daughter to get her little thing. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you have not heard about our VIP, let me tell you about it very quickly. Our VIP is basically a new program for customers that if you pay $35, kind of like a membership for Amazon, how it's like $120 a year, with Close to My Heart, it is $28 or $30. Man, I really should look this up. I'm going to look it up. Here we go. Let's talk about the VIP. You can become a VIP, and I hope that you can see this. So we're going to learn more. VIP customer program is your chance to earn shopping credits on your purchase while getting access to exclusive products and perks. As a VIP, you pay $35 and you get $25 in VIP credit when you sign up before December 31st. So really, it's going to cost you $10 to sign up for this thing. And the benefits, you earn 15% credit on all of the retail amount that you spend. You get freebies, like the stamp of the month is free with $50. It used to be $5 with a $50 purchase. Now it's free if you're part of this club. You have access to exclusive specials throughout the year. And a bonus, again, $15 VIP credit when you sign up, which is actually more than that. Remember, it's $25. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.